Welcome to balmy Minneapolis, Minnesota for Spurs basketball on FSN Southwest. It's a road game for the Spurs tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The T-Wolves are 1-2. The Spurs, after their loss to Dallas last night, have started off the campaign 0-3.
Parker leading the break. And Tony forcing the issue and drives and scores, and the Spurs get on the board first. Tony spins it up with the left.
Wow, what a play there by Tony Parker. He's got a larger defender on him who has long arms in Brewer, and he's able to double pump and put that ball off the glass with some English with his left hand.
Parker comes back, and Tony makes it a 6-5 game. He's got the first 6 for the Spurs. Parker again. Oh my, he comes up, looks like he's going to go left, and slips it with a right scoop.
Puts it right under the arm of Randy Foy.
Love can't quite finish inside. Good contest by the Spurs group defense.
Yeah, that's what I thought about Kevin Love when he first got drafted. How is he going to get his shot off?
Oberto gets the easy one the other way as the Spurs quickly move it up the floor. Parker, the outside jumper, and Tony hits the 3. And Parker.
How about that?
Great start.
Corey Brewer didn't expect that.
Parker, quick jumper, and Tony tosses it up and in. And Foy, mentioned earlier, had gone 0 of 10 against Oklahoma City and 3 of 14 the game before that.
Tony Parker just twists Sebastian Telfair around on that screen. Well, you know, if you're the Pac-10 Player of the Year, you're a player.
Gotta be. What were you? There we go. If you don't show his resume, he'll bring it. Tony Parker hits the 3 as the Spurs clawing away, 43-37.
Tony's starting to scare me right now because he's doing everything.
Parker now with 18, and he's hit 2 threes here in this first half, and got the basketball again, goes up and draws the foul. Took a pretty good shot that time. Wow. Back out to Parker to reset here.
They run that high screen and roll since Tony's on fire right now.
Comes off that pick. Got it again! Tony Parker steps up with another deuce this time, and it's 45-43. And Tony with 22, better than half of the Spurs points.
That's good.
Count it. 7:50 to go, third quarter. Spurs trail by 8. Dunk it back to Tony. The teardrop. 7 on the shot clock. Pick and roll with Duncan. Back to Tim from the arc. Got it. 7 on the shot clock. Parker had to adjust to Tim. Duncan drops it home as Tim Duncan pulls it back within 3 now, 62-59. Telfair last year 9 points a game, played 60 games, had the ankle injury that knocked him out. Shot a career best 40%. Also led him an assist at 5.9 per game as Parker counters the other way, and Tony, it's his second bucket of the second half. Now it's 28. Parker. They back off. Tony says, what are you, nuts? Wow. Can't you read the stat sheet? He's got 30. Parker and Telfair.
Time to go 2 for 1 here.
Comes off the fab screen and hits the jumper. Tony Parker tearing him up tonight. 8 in the quarter, 32 on the night. Duncan looking at Tony. Beautiful pass.
That's goaltending.
Yep. And Parker moving closer toward a new career high as Tony Parker with 34. Well, Tony draws the foul and will go to the free throw line. Nearly had a spectacular 3-point play. Minnesota subbing on the next whistle. There's Parker. Got the basket, and Tony Parker has just matched his career high. Mike Miller, 5 of 7 from the arc.
I tell you what, Gomes has hurt him twice in that double team, and he has yet to score down there in the low block.
Parker answers with points 39 and 40. And the Spurs back up by a deuce, 92-90. Telfair always behind him from Gomes. Spurs try to make him pay. Duncan lays it up and in from Parker.
That's what happens when you have a young power forward trying to handle the ball in the open court.
Telfair kicks it to Brewer. His drive, and a loose one, and Finley comes up with it. They got a little anxious.
Yes, they did.
Parker, watch out, Tony. Brewer right there again. And back out, Mason.
Why not take that one?
Oh, mama! There's the 3 from Roger Mason Jr. Miller gives to Jefferson against Oberto.
Got to come with some help here or something. It's too good.
103-102. Minnesota the last 6 in 50 seconds. They lead by 1. Parker. Got it again. Spurs back on top, 104-103. 42 for number 9. Roger Mason Jr., 7 seconds. Foy on him to Duncan, taking it to the hole. Get in there. He does. 2.7. It's tied. And the Timberwolves will use their final timeout. Foy to inbounds. McCants on the far side with Mason on him. Gomes, Jefferson, and Miller in the lineup. Trying to go to Miller. To Bowen. Timeout. Spurs get it back. Oh, mama. 2 seconds remaining. Parker. Just off the iron on the 3. We will go to overtime. 9 on the clock again. Parker with 5.
Oh boy.
My goodness. Got by Corey. Even Brewer's going, how did that happen?
He's checking his pocket for his keys right now.
Here's Miller. Right to Jefferson. 5 seconds.
Come down and help.
Jefferson. 2.5 to go. Udoka to inbounds. To Parker. For the tie.
That's good.
Got it! Tony Parker with a deuce! Oh, mama! How about that?
You could tell as soon as it left his hands. Just a terrific shot by Tony Parker. He's unconscious right now.
Who's gonna blink? 116, 116. We don't want to go home. In the lane, got it.
There you go.
48.
All he has to do is get in the lane. Who's going to get to that teardrop?
Parker against Brewer again. Nearly lost his balance. 10 on the shot clock. Tony on the drive. The teardrop, got it again.
Deja vu.
What did Avery used to say? 5-0. 5-0. He wasn't talking about Tony Parker, but we'll take it.
We'll take 50.
Tony on the drive. Got it again. And Parker with 52. Spurs by 4.
Randy Foy left his jock out there on the court. Right now, you just want to get in your best free throw shooter's hands.
Parker is fouled here by Brewer with 19 seconds to go. Tony, 2 huge free throws. McCants for 3 in the tie.
That's out.
No. Rebound. Parker's got it. And he is fouled with 8.4 to go. Parker with a miss. Duncan keeps it alive. 6 seconds to go. They don't foul him. Oh, my. Mason with 3 seconds to go. Still no foul. Spurs win. Spurs win. Oh, mama. The Spurs finally get a win. 129-125. And the Spurs escape Minnesota here. What a contest. Tony Parker, an unbelievable night as the Spurs win it here in double overtime.